Good morning, everyone. I'm still on my road trip, but I'm headed home. I'm just going to share with y'all some of the things I like to get out and look at. This is an old country church, guys. I hope y'all can see it. Let me back up. Maybe get a shot of that steeple way up there. Isn't that a beauty? Okay, now here's the history of this church. It's called Hilton United Methodist Church, and it was founded in 1850. Now they still have church here. So isn't this gorgeous though? I mean, can you imagine being part of the history of this church? I'm going to read the plaque off that they have out here. Here we go. This is the plaque. Historic Chattahoochee Commission, Alabama and Georgia. Hilton United Methodist Church. The Hilton United Episcopal Church South was organized in 1850. The first church was erected 1 mile southwest of Hilton on the Lower River Road. This structure was sold after the Civil War, and services were then conducted in an arbor. E. Hilton deeded land to the church trustees for the present church site on November 1st, 1889, y'all. The pegged frame building for the Hilton United Methodist Church was built in 1890, and the social hall was added in 1973. Can you believe that? Look at all that. Can you believe the history behind this church? Okay, guys, on to the next site. This, my friends, is Coheelee State Park. And what you're looking at is an old covered bridge that goes over the water here. If you hear some noise in the background, it's actually the water. Sounds like a waterfall, doesn't it? Well, guess what? A little further down is a waterfall. But we can't get to it because Hurricane Michael did some damage to the park last year, and they're still working on it. And I was hoping that today it would be opened, but maybe I can get you kind of a bird's eye view. This is the wooden bridge on the inside. That's the floor. Can you guys see through there? I hope you can. Everyone talks about going to different countries and seeing what the different countries look like. I like to explore my own country first. I haven't been everywhere in it yet. Look at the water down here, guys. Can you see the water? Look at that. Look at the rushing water going through there. Can you see it? This is Coheelee Creek. Coheelee is an Indian name. You see how fast that water's going? Look at that. In a few more weeks, we should be able to get to the other side of the park. And when we can, I'll bring my camera and we'll take pictures of the other side of the park. But for now, we just have to be satisfied with listening to the waters and just enjoying nature. This is the side of the covered bridge. Let's go and look on the other side. You ready? Here we go, guys. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. Phoenix loves this stuff too. And oh, look at all the bamboo. That's where your fishing poles come from, ladies and gentlemen. The ones that's made out of wood. This is bamboo. And back when my dad was alive, he never bought fishing poles. He always came out and he cut down the bamboo and he treated it over a fire and he put wax on it and sealed it with the wax. And he made his own fishing lines. He made his own fishing poles. I've even seen my dad fish with a milk jug. They call it jug fishing. What you do is you tie fish line with sinkers and stoppers and hooks. Then you take it and go out to the river and you just throw it in the river, and when a fish bites it, the jug will be weighted down a little bit and it'll be floating. And then when you go back on your boat, or if you wade out, if you're brave enough to wade out, some of these waters have alligators in it. But then you grab hold of the bucket. I'm sorry, not bucket, but the jug, and there'll be a fish on the other end of it. I've seen people use Coca-Cola cans for that, but we don't like to use Coca-Cola cans for that around here. Believe it or not, the fish can actually choke on the little metal tabs that's on there. So please don't try to fish with a Coca-Cola can. Okay, one more shot of the covered bridge. Again, this is called Coheelee State Park. I was hoping you might be able to get a little bit of a view through there at the plaques. I don't know if you can see it or not at the very end. We'll go around and see if we can get through this time. I'm not sure, but we'll give it a try. Okay guys, we're just driving around to the other side of the park to see if we can get in to see the rest of the campground. There used to be picnic tables out here. Sometimes you could even see the little squirrels running around, rabbits. Hopefully we'll be able to find some of that today, but if not, maybe we can just enjoy nature. Don't y'all just like the way I sound so old? I'm really not that old, guys. I'm 62, but I have allergies and it does interfere with the way my voice is sometimes. I get a little cracky, high-pitched voice. Just went over a bridge. Okay. And here we go. We're turning in, hopefully, to the picnic area of the park. Please don't be closed. Don't be closed. Here we go. Oh, it looks like it might be locked unless that's the caregivers. Maybe the caregivers' place. Let's just follow it on around. Yes, this is the caregivers. This is people that take care of the park. They live here. Believe it or not, they do. They live here. Okay, they have a nice place back there, but it's closed off to the public. They're actually county employees that live there. Lucky too. Oh, I think it's open, y'all. I think it's open. I believe it is. Yes, it is. Okay, we are going to walk around just a little bit, okay? And here we go. Y'all, I'm just going to be quiet and let you enjoy nature here, okay? Now, I will say one thing about the benches here. They're made out of trees. And you'll see that when I take pictures or while I'm videoing. But now I'm just going to be quiet and let you guys enjoy. These are the benches around an old oak tree. Look at that. That's the oak tree, guys. Okay. Now they have some concrete benches and tables over there, but we're not going to get over that way yet. We're going to go over here and read the plaques. Read some of the history behind this place. Oh, look at this one, at the tree. This is called ironweed, Veronica something other. I can't say those words. If it's non-English, forget it. But anyway, that's a flower that comes up around this tree during certain times of the year. You can see parts of it right there. So it must be about the time for it to come up, I'm not sure. But anyway, that's ironweed. And here we go, a little bit of history, y'all. Coheelee Creek covered bridge. That's the bridge we saw earlier, see? This is the other side of it. Okay, according to the May 2nd, 1883 minutes of the Early County Board of Commissioners, 1883, good grief. A commission was appointed to inquire into the practicability of constructing a bridge across Coheelee Creek at McDonald Ford. However, the construction contract was not let until July 7th, 1891. My Lord, I didn't realize that Coheelee Covered Creek Bridge was that old. Hey guys, it cost, including the labor, it cost $490.91 to build that bridge. Now that don't sound like a whole lot of money to some people, but I guarantee you back in back in 1891, that was probably a fortune. Isn't that something, y'all? This is just uncalled for. Look what someone has done. Don't they realize what they're doing to their heritage? They put an X on there. Coheelee Creek Covered Bridge. The construction of this 121-foot bridge at McDonald's Ford was first authorized by the county in 1883. But look what they've done to it. I think someone should go to jail for stuff like that. That is just outrageous. I'm going to show you some more of the water now, okay? The picnic area is still under some reconstruction, so I'll just show you some of the water, and then we'll be back on our road trip. Oh, there goes a little squirrel. You see him? How about that? Oh, eating some acorns. Here we go to Coheelee Creek. Back when I was a teenager, my family used to come here and picnic, and we would get in the water. It's a lot of limestone under here, and it looks like you can't get down in the water because it's so rapid. But actually with the limestone, you just have to be careful when you get in it. It's kind of slippery, but this is icky, so I wouldn't advise anyone to get in it. Not these days, but back then